Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and my achievement guide for the Cruise IndyCar Racer achievement. Now, in order to acquire this achievement, we need to drive 200 laps around Little Eagle Speedway, which can be located directly east of the Midwest sign on the map. Now, just entering the speedrome here, so this is what the entrance looks like, Little Eagle Speedway. Driving up in my VW Touareg. Definitely not the car I'm going to be doing this particular achievement with. What you really want is your fastest, most reliable, best handling car that you have in your garage, and then you have ahead of you at least 4.5 to 5 hours worth of driving around this circuit. Now, the good thing is you do not have to do all 200 laps all at the same time. You can do them over a period of time and just keep coming back to it until you've got it done. Me and Dr. V went hardcore. We went straight into this and started from scratch. So, as I said, around 4.5 to 5 hours to do this. One way of making it more interesting for yourself is just switching cars every now and then, or even better if you find like-minded racers like yourself, like I did here. This chap and myself started to slipstream each other, so we were actually helping propel each other around the track a lot faster than we would normally be able to go. Now, obviously, the great thing about doing this is, one, it's a skill-based game, so there's a lot of focus required and a lot of concentration required in order not to take out the other player, and also keep the car on the track, as well as not get too close to the other player when you're slipstreaming. The slipstreaming in the crew, especially on Little Eagle Speedway, is actually very good. You will get some really high speeds from doing this. And as I said, it does require a lot of concentration, and it will really help the time pass a lot quicker than doing it on your own. It is quite an arduous achievement, this one, and there's a hell of a lot of willpower needed to get yourself through the best part of 4.5 to 5 hours worth of driving on this circuit. And it does start to get a little bit monotonous, because obviously it's the same circuit design, and you're kind of just driving around in a circle almost. But just doing this little bit of skill-based games with other players in the speedrome, actually helping each other get the achievement, was pretty cool. Now, currently driving my Celine there. I'm now back into one of my other cars. This is one of my Dodge Challengers, I believe, just going around the circuit. Now, obviously, because you're going around this circuit, you're going to experience weather changes like I am here in the rain. You can also experience things like day and night cycles, and you pretty much will keep switching around the daylight cycle while you're doing this. So it is going to get quite tougher at times, where you're going to have wetter tracks for less traction, as well as it's going to be quite difficult to see what's going on in the circuit at times, especially if you've got lots of other people travelling around this particular circuit when you're on there. Now, I obviously suffer from sleep apnea, as many of you know, and this was a real nightmare challenge for me to do this. I actually had somewhere between, I think it was 2 to 3 accidents doing this, where I kind of just drifted off and hit the wall, and then the controller rumble woke me up. My colleague Dr. V actually woke me up at one point because I would drifted off and had an accident, and I also had another couple of close calls where I'd kind of zipped off for a few seconds and then just managed to snatch back the wheel at the right moment. Definitely not something I'd want to be doing in real life right now with the problems I've got in terms of my health. However, it just made this achievement more the sweeter to acquire, if you like, once I did get it. As of right now, the crew is actually still free with Xbox Live Gold. So if you haven't got this game and you haven't got Xbox Live Gold, it would be worth investing in Xbox Live Gold in order to get this as a freebie. Now, naturally, you can buy this quite cheap anyway, but it's a great time to jump into Gold if you haven't done it yet and get some benefits like this game as a freebie. It's a really good game, massive game, plenty to do. This will keep you busy for a long time. And what's even better is, when the game first came out, it was quite mediocre. It didn't look that great, and Ubisoft have actually put a hell of a lot of effort into this game, especially with also these ongoing wild run events that keep happening within the game world. So there are plenty of community events going on all the time in this game for you to compete. If you're that kind of driver and you like to fight against the community and get better positions, it's great for that. In addition, the graphics got an overhaul around about mid last year, I think, which is, they really do look really nice. The cars were always the star of the show in this game from day one. However, the environments do look that much nicer. And here you go, this was the achievement that popped. You'll see you'll get AP relevant to the achievement as well as the achievement itself. And that is pretty much it. So lots of arduous driving to do, but a real nice achievement to have on your gamer tag to prove that you did it and you were there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Take care, keep well, and come back soon.